Okay, based on the Nyquist plot, let us solve simple example where we will see how it is working. Let us take example of g of s, h of s open loop transfer function as 10 by s plus 2 into s plus 4. And as per rule of thumb, we need to know the three parameters. First of all, we need to draw the polar plot. Okay, first is draw the polar plot. Next is mirror image or inverse the mirror image polar plot with respect to the real axis, not with respect to imaginary axis. Now, third is find the number of encirclements, that is the value of n. N is equal to p minus z. For the first to draw the polar plot, we have to take the open loop transfer function, that is g of s h of s. G of s h of s is equal to 10 by s plus 2 into s plus 4. And here we have to draw the polar plot by taking omega in its magnitude of g of s h of s and angle of g of s h of s. Now magnitude is 10 by square root of omega square plus 4 into omega square plus 16. Angle is minus tan inverse of omega by 2 minus tan inverse of omega by 4, that we already know. Now let us give omega is equal to 0. 10 by square root of 0 plus 4 into square root of 0 plus 16, that is equal to 10 by 2 into 8, 2 into 4, so that is 10 by 8. That is when you replace with 0, that angle will be 0. Now when you keep omega is equal to 90 degrees, so it is 10 by omega is equal to infinity, you will get 10 by infinity equal to 0, that is minus 180. Now let us plot that. That is omega is equal to 90 degrees or infinity, right? At omega is equal to 0, the magnitude is 10 by 8 and angle is 0 degrees, whereas at omega is equal to infinity, the magnitude is 0 and angle is 180, minus 180. Now let us draw that. So magnitude is 10 by 8 means it is cutting the real axis. Okay, 10 by 8. From there we have to draw a plot. Okay, and it is to touch to the origin because the magnitude is 10 by 8, angle is 0. And when omega is equal to infinity, magnitude is 0, right? Angle is minus 180. And the second plot is mirror image. We are mirror imaging that. Now the number of encirclements is n is equal to p minus z. How many open loop poles are there on the right hand side? Just see the above. It is 0, right? The number of open loop poles are 0. So let us put that n is equal to that 0 and z is also 0. So when n is equal, p is equal to 0, z is equal to 0, it is not actually encircling the origin. It is just touching the origin, it is going over the origin. So it is not encircling the origin. So the number of encirclements are 0, so it means stable.